The 2000s was a bit of a strange decade, especially when it came to fashion. That's not to say that any other point in time wasn't a bit wacky in the way that people like to dress. Maybe it's recency bias from my end, since my early childhood was spent throughout the 2000s. That being said, I feel like this decade was the last decade where the fashion trends were clearly defined. The 2010s and 2020s feel like they kind of blend into each other for some reason. But hey, I could be wrong, and they both have fashion that sets them both apart and isn't just borrowing trends from the past. My fashion taste is relatively simple. T-shirt and shorts for the summer, hoodie and pants for the winter. Sometimes I mix the two. Look, the point I'm trying to make here is that I'm not much of a fashion expert, but I'm still going to make this stupid video. And that's with the fact that I'm currently suffering from a cold, which means it takes me like 10 extra takes to record a single line. Oh god. MMA promotions like the UFC really took off in this era. I feel like this can be largely attributed to the popularity of The Ultimate Fighter, a reality competition show where a bunch of MMA fighters compete against each other to win a UFC contract. Anyways, this heightened popularity of MMA, more specifically with the UFC, turned me into a fan. I would get so excited to watch a UFC pay-per-view with my brother, while our dad used it as an excuse to get drunk with his other drunk friends. And seeing guys like Iceman rock Tapout shirts made me associate the brand with being a certified badass. I thought that I, a 7-year-old kid that wore wireframes, would look like a badass by just wearing one of these shirts. MMA clothing brands really captured the edginess that this era of fashion tried to achieve. Too bad that the modern Tapout logo looks like this. Its aura is all gone! This just looks like a generic gym equipment logo! Affliction was probably the second most popular MMA clothing brand. While Tapout may have been my cup of tea, I don't think there's a clothing brand that looks more 2000s than Affliction. Look at this shirt. I don't know how to describe it. It's definitely a design that has way too much going on, but I'm pretty sure this was considered cool in terms of the first decade of the new millennium. At least I think so. Again, I was a very young kid. I did not know much about what was cool or what was not cool. All I know is that no one would really bat an eye if you were wearing this. If you were wearing these shirts out in public today, people will assume you have strong opinions on gay people and immigrants. Yo, what the fuck? Is that a Nazi symbol? Another kind of fashion trend that took off in this decade was skate fashion, specifically the kind of skate fashion that Rob Dyrdek popularized. Okay, look, I should probably point this out. I'm aware he likely didn't start the whole trend of, hip-hop fashion with skate fashion. I'm saying he popularized it for mainstream audiences, okay? This video is not meant to be taken as a serious essay or whatever. This is just me rambling about a decade which I spent my early childhood in, and how I remember how people dressed and whatever. Just don't get upset if I get some really stupid shit wrong, okay? I'm aware I probably got a bunch of stuff wrong. I didn't really do research for this. All of this is from the top of the dome, all right? Just keep cool, please. I don't want to have another monarchy is dumb situation. Please, for the love of God and everything holy. Thank you. He would wear big ass shirts or hoodies and baggy jeans, usually capped off with a pair of DC shoes and a flat brim hat. I'm pretty sure it was heavily inspired by hip hop fashion at the time, with the usage of skate brands being the thing that set it apart. I'm sure this was already a trend that was established in the skating community for some time, but I think Rob Dyrdek played a part in popularizing it for non-skating audiences. Rob and Big was one of the most popular shows on MTV at the time, and Rob and Big Black would wear these kinds of clothes in almost every episode. I wanted to wear brands such as DC or Volcom because I associated those with teenagers. Yes, I thought every teen was a skater. To me, looking older than how I actually was the key formula to looking cool. I wanted a Volcom shirt, some DC shoes, and an Ecko jacket. I may have been the definition of a poser, but I was also under the age of 10. Come on, give me some slack here. Also, a lot of the boys my age had their hair spiked like Reese from Malcolm in the Middle, me included. I don't really know why we did that. So that's my video on popular fashion trends and brands from the 2000s. I don't really know why I made this video. I think I'm just really in a creative rut at the moment. Also, I know there's gonna be some people asking, where's whereas my commentary on women's fashion, I'm not a woman, nor do I dress in a feminine manner, so I didn't really think I would have much commentary to provide on that front. I don't know, maybe I can make a sequel to this video in the future by having one of my lady friends, or, you know, just one of my friends that likes feminine fashion, provide their commentary on that whole decade of fashion. So sorry if it seems like I'm in a bit of a creative rut at the moment. I've got a lot on my plate right now because I'm trying to look for a new place to live for the upcoming school year, because I decided not to renew my lease at my current apartment, and that lease ends at the end of July, so I'm kind of, you know, trying to book it to find a new place to live before my current lease ends. So yeah, that may be taking up a lot of my focus and why I can't really think of more creative, better ideas. So again, I apologize for that. Also, there's a strong possibility there might not be a video next week because I agreed to help my mom set up her classroom for next school year. You know, I know this is usually a time where where teachers usually empty out their classrooms, but my mom's school has her switching grades again, which means she has to move her classroom to the other side of campus because, you know, it's an elementary school. They have everything divided by grades. You know, the areas where the classrooms are, they're all divided by grade level. So yeah, she's moving from one side of the campus to the other, and she asked me if I could help her, and, you know, I want to be a good son, so I said, yes, I will help her. So if there's not a video uploaded next week, then that's most likely the reason why. But anyways, if you did enjoy this video, you know, feel free to subscribe and stuff, because, you know, I appreciate it when people subscribe to this channel. It gives me the validation to make more videos and, you know, hopefully in the future make better videos, you know, videos with higher quality and, you know, more creative ideas. I don't know why I'm taking so long on this outro. Maybe it's because I'm trying to milk it so I can put in mid-roll ads. Who knows? I don't know. I just felt like I needed to say a bunch of that stuff, you know, just in case, you know, you notice either the quality of my content going down for the next few weeks, or you know, me missing an upload for next week, because, you know, I try to upload at least one video a week. You know, that's the schedule I'm currently at right now. But yeah, no, I'm just prolonging this outro so I can extend the length of the video. But yeah, again, if you enjoyed this video, you know, feel free to subscribe, or you know, at least like the video. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys when I see you. Take care.